My artwork is called Grounded, and it is a large installation of ceramic coils that went through a raku firing process, and it's about engagement with the audience and a sense of connection, which is really shown deeply through the linking of the coils. And it also has a series of small little cups that go with it that invite interaction with the piece. My second artwork is called Ranges Close By, and it is a series of raku-fired ceramic vessels where I burnt on feathers and horsehair and a little bit of granulated sugar. I called it Ranges Close By because the overall visual of it depicts a mountain range, and it's supposed to create that connection with nature through the overall silhouette of the vessels and also the little textures and visuals you get through the black carbonous trails of feathers and horsehair. Raku firing is where you first go through a bisque firing, and then you go through a second firing where the ceramic pieces go into an 800-degree kiln, and at 800 degrees you take them out and then you either put them into a tin bin with lots of different carbonous materials, so you could have newspaper or wood shreds, and then that smoke and the oxidation levels, it creates this lovely effect where it colours the clay black. Or you could also raku fire with my second artwork, Ranges, where I took out the artwork at 800 degrees and then burnt on the feathers with my hands, so it sizzles the artwork. To throw my raku clay pieces for Ranges Close By, I used a pottery wheel and I would slowly throw the forms taller, and they went through both bisque firing and raku firings. For my artwork Grounded, I went through the process of using raku clay as well for the coil rings, and then they were bisque fired and then again raku fired in tin bins where they smoked to become black. And then I linked the coils together using an organic twine. I also had little cups that were in the Grounded artwork, and they were hand thrown, and that included a lot of trimming back the side of them because I wanted the base of the cups to fit in your hand and be really comforting to hold with a warm drink in them, and that was using a stoneware speckle clay. The starting point and influences for both of my artworks was quite organic and new this year because I took up clay as a brand new art form. I'd never used clay before. Initially, I had to teach myself how to wheel throw, and in doing that, I read a lot of clay books, and I came across a book by Bruce Riddle called Art in the Making, and he questioned, why do humans prefer circles to squares? It kind of related to nature in how you don't see sharp edges in nature, so I wanted to portray that through soft, curvaceous forms. And it inspires me how people can have such control over a medium that comes from the ground, and it's a soft, gentle material that you learn to control and form with your hands, and that really intimate connection between the material and how it's so hands-on, throwing and combining the clay together, that really inspired me.